Welcome everybody to our midterm semiconductor industry forecast. We have updated the full 4.5-hour slide set, 174 slides in total, but we're just going to pick a snapshot of those today to go through the highlights for the forecast. This is the full format that we normally have. We look at the economy, we look at the industry in its various forms, the units, capacity, ASPs. We then look at the market, what we said in January, what actually happened, and then how do we see the rest of the year rolling out, plus our first view onto what 2021 is going to look like. What happened this year? Well, pretty clearly the COVID-19 struck. Normally, if the GDP goes negative to that extent, it takes the chip market with it. But the fact remains is completely the opposite happened this time. The industry did not really blink. The unit growth has been staying pretty steadily on its long-term run rate. CapEx is important because that's what we spend to make the units. And typically it's been between those two dotted line boundaries there, the average being around 10% for front-end CapEx spend. Really this year is pretty much cast in stone. And the number's going to be 4% plus or minus a snitch or two. So Moore's Law is dead? Forget it, it's not dead. 100 billion transistors on a single chip in 2 years' time. I can't imagine what this would have been like had we not had today's semiconductor technology, whether it's computing power, whether it's networking capability, bandwidth, broadband, internet. I mean, all of these things are doing things which have enabled us to almost have our lives back as if we were living quite naturally. So our forecast summary, and our bet is it will be much closer to the plus 12